and then people they get used to it. Then on Friday night we'll have all night prayer meeting. We, one of us will be there. We won't all, there'll be me, Larry, Charlotte will be the pastors. I'll be a pastor, and Larry's going to be co-pastor if it works. For a while maybe he'll be my co-pastor, and then she'll be my assistant. He showed me all this time I've been alone. God's been showing me this, and I got all the finances I need behind me for all the equipment I need, everything. I've got doctors, 5 doctors that have. They're going to get everything I need. They said anything that I needed. I've been just waiting and being quiet. They're going to buy what I need for the church and for going out. I want separate. I want to own all the equipment like I did before. It'd be through the church for all that equipment, everything, the PA, everything there, stay there. Then they're going to buy me 2 sets of equipment, and I'll get everything I need for going out. I'm going to get a Les Paul, possibly a 335 stop tailpiece. Those will be my 2 guitars. You need 2 guitars on the stage in case you break a string or for a different sound.
Where are you going to have? Where do you think you might have your first church?
It's already built. We've already got a building.
Oh.
And the offices are already set up. They were waiting for me to get my apartment before I get the equipment and me to pick it out. They didn't want to just go get equipment. So, and I told them it's best that way. So I'm going to go in Guitar Center and different, whatever I can find. If I can find some, might get that. But I got all the money that I need to get what I need. Plus, me and Larry and Charlotte are going to be put on salary. And plus, it's a full-time job. These are millionaires, and they're backing it. They're doing write-offs. 5 of them. God's always gave me these blessings, and I've gotten real close to him. And now he's letting me do what we're called to do, which is pastor and also my music. But to hook people, I'm going fishing. We're going on fishing trips, what I'm gonna call it, with the team. We're gonna go out to concerts, and when it's ready, they're gonna do it. They're gonna go to the church. They'll be members of the church, and we're going to go out. And I've got probably 50 churches right now that I can go to. And the band tight.
How are you going to do it in a wheelchair?
I'm going to have an electric wheelchair, and I'm going to have a stool where I'll go up and sit. And still, I can walk a little stool until I get this weight off will help me once I get out of here, and I won't be depressed. So it'll help my weight. I might start taking diet pills for a while too. And but my medication will be in a locked box to where it spits out my medication. I don't have to worry about overtaking it because I have a nurse for that. And it'd be like, medication-wise, it'll be like being here, so I won't have a lot. If I'm hurting, I won't have extra medication, and, because I've been here long enough to where it's changed my whole routine. When your routine gets changed, that's how you get out of, and I won't even be able to because it's going to be in a lockbox to where it's a machine. And it's like a computer, and it throws out the medication. I'll get Charlotte. Since she go to the apartment, if it's in church service, and it's time for my medicine. She'll go pick it up for me when it kicks.
What if your church grows to about 6,000 or 7,000 people?
That's I was prophesied I'd have a church, a huge church in Dallas. When I was in Orlando by her name was. But she,
Go ahead.
She, well, several people have prophesied that I'd have a church, but this prophecy was to set a church in Dallas, and I said I thought I'm not going back to Dallas. Well, I ended up here accidentally, and I've had to go through a lot, but it's caused me to learn a lot, and I can take that one. But being in here's helped me.
I'm sure Kelvin will want to be your youth minister.
Well, I'm not going to have Kelvin. I've got other people that's already his brother's church. So
yeah, but if you had one here that had that big of a congregation.
Well, I'm not nobody that I was involved with before. We can't depend on Kelvin to not go back to his wife. Once he goes back to his wife, there's a curse that follows him, and I can't have that. It's going to be clean, and if it's so full of hate that she might start trouble. And I don't. He said he's going to divorce her, but then the next thing you know, he's back with her. So I don't want any of that sex stuff. But the Lord's church, it's going to be clean. And
one told me the other day, it was on the television, whatever it was, where
you're too cringy.
About now.
Yeah, better.
Anyway, that this guy had a demon, and wherever he went, the demon followed him, and wherever he followed him, he wreaked havoc. So they follow you to wherever you go.
You're too close to your microphone.
Right now.
Just pull it back. So
I've got it.
I got mine back, so it's clear.
I got it a foot now.
Follows people. I know that. But see, there's also another truth. When Jesus went through the garden and he saw a fig tree, when the fig tree wasn't bearing any fruit, he cursed it and it withered and died. But that's one side of that principle. The other side of that principle, the Lord showed me that obviously the fig tree wasn't being pruned and watered and taken care of, and it didn't bear fruit. Then on the other side, on the bad side, that everybody's got a certain. I may water a seed in my heart that grows that may be something different than you have, but we all have trees in our life, fig trees in our life. Stop watering and stop taking care of that fig tree on the bad side that whatever it is, sex or whatever, homosexuality or stop watering that tree. There's two sides to it. Jesus has a principle. God has a principle. When he goes through your garden, he curses the tree that's not bearing fruit. Fig tree, he'll curse the tree that you have problems with, and if you stop doing it, that stops the watering and the feeding of it. So it goes. You still got that tree, but you don't pay attention when it comes up, and you feel it. You just turn from it, and that means that you're not. Jesus will come through your garden, he'll see that tree, and he'll say it's not bearing fruit, and he'll curse that tree, and it'll die. There's two sides to that fig tree. That's a teaching that the Lord gave me, quite a while back. But I saw it happen in my trees. Then they just eventually they were cursed and they died. So if you do that, it'll just gradually. Everybody has good trees and bad trees, because through life
know, Karen might want to bring her congregation over if your church is that big.
No, she's got her own thing. She's in brick homes now and all that stuff. I'm breaking the past like with Karen and all that stuff. This is all fresh. I'm gonna keep it fresh in my life. You know, Karen. I'm not getting all wrapped up in the Karen thing. I have to pray, and God would have to tell me, and we're gonna have not witness sessions, but we'll get together at my apartment and discuss business and who comes and see what people feel, and just have get together, call 'em times where we talk and tell what we feel about God's will and for somebody to come because I don't want people in there that have demons on them. I'm going to keep that. I'll be making a lot of the decisions and because God.
Are you going to be like the head pastor?
Yeah. That's right. Larry, he's the wisdom and he don't have that gift like I do of seeing things.
So you'll probably have your own office with your name on it and everything.
I've already got that. It's already there. Just don't have the name on the door yet, but it will. Yes. They're already set up. Desks are in there, chairs. I'll have bookcases and all that. A bookcase, and Charlotte will go in there and put in, decorate it and everything. She's gonna help me with my apartment, and I'll have an office. Larry, I have an office, and Charlotte, I have an office. As assistant pastor, she'll have an office, and she's incredible. She's been celibate for years. She's been God. She's just waited for God on what she's called to do. Now, she's an excellent teacher and preacher too, but she listens. I've been teaching her some word, and she listens. But she'll go out. Occasionally she'll go out on her own and preach. Have a service night. Where she goes out, and stuff. There she is. She just came up. But anyway, how are you? I got some news. But it's coming. It's coming quick. So let me call you back.
All right.
I'll call you back.
All right.
Don't be negative about it. My life. If not